ever find yourself like at the end of a series and you just like wish there was one more episode?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
just one more to see what happens next. What if you could actually make that episode yourself?
Hmm.
We're diving into the world of AI and how it's being used to make TV shows.
Really cool stuff. And it's already happening. Fable Studio has launched something called Showrunner.
Sure.
They're calling it the first AI-powered streaming service.
So how does it work? Like, walk me through it.
Okay, imagine you just finished watching a show, right?
Right.
And you have an idea for what happens next. So you just type in like a short prompt describing your idea.
Okay.
Like the characters discover a hidden room, something like that.
Okay.
Keep it short, like 10 to 15 words is all you need.
And then what?
And then the AI, it takes that prompt and like it generates the script, the voices.
Ooh.
It even does the animation for you.
What? No way.
Yeah. You end up with like a mini episode.
Wow.
And they can be anywhere from 2 to 16 minutes long.
So does this mean like I could have my own personal writer's room and animation studio?
Pretty much. Yeah, it's really cool.
But is this only something that people who are tech savvy can do? Or can anyone do it?
That's one of the cool things about Showrunner, actually.
Yeah.
It's designed to be like really user-friendly.
Yeah.
Anyone can use it.
Cool.
So even if you've never written a script
Right.
or, drawn a cartoon character before, you can still make your own episode.
So it's perfect for, like you were saying before, if you want more from your favorite show.
Yeah. It really takes on demand to a whole new level.
Right.
Instead of like hoping for another season, you just make it yourself.
Yeah.
I've even heard some people call it the ultimate form of fan fiction.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm watching a show. Let's say it's a satire, like making fun of the entertainment industry, right? And I get to the end.
Okay.
Could I actually just type in, like, the characters learn that they're part of an AI simulation built to make content, and just have that be the next episode?
That's the power of AI. It's amazing. You really could. It can take pretty much any idea you throw at it and turn it into a story.
Wow. I mean, the possibilities are really endless.
They really are.
So what kind of shows are people actually making on this platform?
A lot of variety. One that's really gotten some attention is Exit Valley. It's a satire, like you were saying,
Okay.
but of Silicon Valley. And it features like actual people like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds hilarious.
It is. And it kind of makes you think about all the different kinds of things that you can do with this, with Showrunner. Like it's not limited to just one type of storytelling.
Yeah, what kind of genres are we talking about here?
Well, there's one called San Francisco. And it's set in this like virtual world. And it has all these sub-shows within it. One called Pixels, about AI-enabled devices.
Oh, wow.
And then there's What We Leave Behind, which is an anime family drama.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can literally go from Silicon Valley to like an anime drama, all on the same platform?
All on the same platform.
Yeah.
And visually, it's pretty incredible, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Showrunner can make shows that look like anime, Pixar movies, even South Park.
Wait, really? Like South Park with the little cutout characters?
You could literally create a show in the style of your favorite show, but with your own story.
That's wild.
It is.
Okay, so I gotta ask, can you make live action stuff with Showrunner?
As of right now, it's all animation.
Okay.
But, this technology is, like, evolving super fast.
Right.
So who knows what we'll be able to do in the future.
Yeah, true. But all of this is super cool. But let's, like, zoom out a little.
Okay.
Think about the big picture. Like, what could this mean for the whole entertainment industry?
That's the million-dollar question. And it's causing a lot of buzz in Hollywood already.
Yeah.
Remember those strikes a while back?
Oh, the writers and actors strikes?
Yeah. A big part of what they were fighting about was AI and entertainment.
Makes sense.
A lot of writers and actors are concerned about their jobs being replaced. They want regulations to, keep AI from taking over.
And we're already seeing studios use AI.
Oh, yeah?
Like, remember Secret Invasion, the Marvel show?
Yeah, that was cool.
The opening credits were made with AI.
Yeah, it was pretty groundbreaking.
So is this, like, a threat to the entertainment industry, or is it an opportunity?
I don't know. It's definitely disruptive.
Right.
It could change the way we make and watch entertainment forever. It makes you think about, like, what if studios could just keep making more and more seasons of shows without having to pay writers or actors?
Oh, yeah, like just churning out content?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds good from a business standpoint, but wouldn't that just lead to, like, a bunch of bad shows?
Well, yeah.
Remember Quibi?
Yeah, but Showrunner actually has a system for, kind of keeping the quality up.
Oh, really? What do they do?
They have this jury. It's made up of filmmakers and stuff.
Oh.
And they choose, like, which user-generated episodes actually get featured.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a filter.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. So it's not just anything goes.
I guess that makes sense. But I'm still thinking about, the actors and writers.
Yeah, this is a real concern.
I mean, the strikes showed us how real those fears are.
And the Writers Guild, they actually has specific demands about limiting AI in writing.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is like a real issue that the industry is dealing with.
It is, but I'm wondering, could this also be good for creators?
What do you mean?
Like the people who have great ideas, but maybe they don't have, the money to make a show the traditional way.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
One of the arguments for platforms like Showrunner is that it like democratizes content creation.
Mm.
So anyone with an idea can make it happen.
That's cool. Like taking power away from the big studios.
Exactly. And there's another thing.
What's that?
Fable Studio, they do revenue sharing.
Oh, really?
So if your showrunner content gets picked up by like a big platform,
Mm-hmm.
you can actually earn money from it.
Wow. So not only can you make your own show,
Yeah.
you could get paid for it. That's awesome. But wouldn't it be really hard to like sort through all that content?
Yeah. That's where curation becomes really important.
Okay.
Showrunner, or any platform like it, is going to have to figure out how to help viewers find the good stuff.
Right.
Like think about those algorithms that recommend shows,
Right, right.
but even more advanced.
Yeah, you need something to help you cut through the noise.
Exactly. And it's not just about individual episodes either.
What do you mean?
Imagine whole seasons of shows that are like shaped by viewer input.
Oh, wow.
What if the story kept evolving in real time
Mm.
based on what people wanted to see?
That's kind of like those choose your own adventure books,
Exactly.
but for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about fan communities.
Oh,
This
yeah.
could totally change how people interact with their favorite shows.
Totally. It's like you're not just watching anymore.
Yeah.
You're part of it.
It's like next level fan fiction.
Right. Instead of just writing your own version,
Yeah.
you're actually influencing the real show.
Exactly. Although it does make you wonder about, like, how do you keep the story consistent
Right. Yeah.
when you have so many people throwing in their ideas?
You need like some kind of guide.
That's where AI could come in again.
Oh, okay.
Not just for making the content,
Uh-huh.
but for like curating and shaping it.
Mm.
Like algorithms that could analyze all the input, figure out what people like,
Okay.
and even suggest plot points.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a super-powered writer's room with the AI as the mediator.
Kind of like a hive mind almost.
A hive mind.
Yeah, like all the fans working together
Oh, I get it.
with the AI.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Okay, so we've talked about the good stuff, but what about the downsides?
Well, there's definitely potential for misuse.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
We've already seen AI being used for deepfakes
Right.
and spreading misinformation. So what's to stop people from using Showrunner to do the same thing?
That's a good point. And it seems like it would be hard to control, right?
Yeah, for sure. And even if people aren't trying to be malicious,
Yeah.
there's the issue of bias.
Oh, right. Because AI is trained on data.
Right.
Mhm.
So if that data has biases,
Yeah.
the AI will learn those biases.
So, like, if Showrunner was trained on mostly action movies,
Mm-hmm.
it might make shows with mostly male characters and lots of violence.
Exactly. So that's something that the developers need to think carefully about.
It sounds like there's a lot of responsibility involved in all of this.
Definitely. And it's not just on the developers either.
Oh, right.
Platforms like Showrunner are going to have rules
Yeah, okay.
and ways to moderate the content
Yeah.
to keep things from getting out of hand.
So how do you balance all of that?
That's the big question.
Uh-huh.
How do you allow creativity but also prevent misuse?
It doesn't seem easy.
It's not. I think the
Yeah.
key is going to be communication.
Like talking about it.
Yeah. Not just within the tech industry,
Right.
but with creators, viewers, policymakers, everyone.
We all need to be part of the conversation.
Exactly. And it's not just about avoiding the bad stuff.
Right.
It's about making sure AI is used to create something good,
Yeah, something positive.
something that makes entertainment better.
Okay, so how do we do that? How do we make sure that this technology is used in the right way?
One big thing is making sure that AI systems are trained on diverse data.
Okay, yeah. Like representing different voices.
Exactly. We have to make sure that everyone's stories are included.
Right.
And it's not just about the data either.
What else?
The algorithms themselves need to be fair.
Yeah, so they don't make things worse.
Exactly. And we need to keep checking them, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to.
That's a lot to think about.
It is. But the potential here is huge.
Yeah.
AI could bring so much to entertainment. New voices, new stories, new ways of telling stories.
It's pretty exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
But we have to be careful.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is a good place to leave things for now.
Yeah, this is a big topic,
A lot to think about.
and it's only going to get bigger.
It really feels like we're on the verge of something huge here.
It does. And it's all happening so fast.
Right. Think about it. Like, we used to wait a whole week for a new episode,
Uh-huh.
then a whole year for a new season.
Yeah.
Now with streaming, we get entire seasons at once.
Right.
But AI could take that even further.
Yeah. What if you could actually change what happened next in a show?
Whoa.
Not just wait and see what the writers decide.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
With Showrunner and stuff, that kind of future might be closer than we think.
So you're saying, like, TV shows could actually change in real time?
Yeah, based on what the viewers want.
It's like the show and the fans become one big thing.
It really blurs the lines.
It's almost like a video game.
Video game.
Yeah, where your choices change the story,
Right.
but instead of one person playing, it's like thousands of fans.
Yeah. All working together.
And AI would be there to make sure it all makes sense.
Yeah, like a conductor.
Keep the story going.
That would take some pretty amazing algorithms, though.
For sure. But if it worked,
It would be incredible.
imagine feeling like you're really part of the show.
Yeah, and your choices actually matter.
That would be next level.
Total immersion.
And it's not just about the plot either.
What else?
Like, what if you could choose which characters to follow?
Oh, yeah. Or which storylines.
Right. Focus on the stuff you actually care about.
You could even have shows that, like, adapt to your own taste.
What? Like, if I like action movies,
Yeah, you get more action.
and if I like, slower stuff,
You get more drama.
or even like, do you want a happy ending
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
or a sad ending?
AI can make all of that possible.
That's amazing, but like, be realistic.
Okay,
Do you actually think that could happen?
honestly. Yeah, I do.
Wow.
The technology's already getting there.
Mhm.
And the more people use platforms like Showrunner,
Right.
the faster it'll all happen.
So it's not a question of if anymore, it's
Well,
when.
Exactly. And that's
Oh.
what's really mind-blowing.
Right. Like, what does that mean for how we think about entertainment?
It changes everything. Like, who even is the author anymore?
Whoa, yeah.
If the audience is making the story,
It's not the writers.
it's not the directors.
So who is it?
That's the question, isn't it?
Is it the AI?
Maybe? Or is it, like, all the fans together?
It's like a whole new art form.
It really is. It's like storytelling, but collaborative.
We're blurring all the lines.
Yeah, that's what makes it so exciting.
Right. Like, nobody knows what's going to happen.
The whole new world.
So I think the biggest thing we've learned today
Uh-huh.
is that entertainment is changing.
Big time.
AI is going to change everything.
The way we make stories, the way we watch stories.
And it's up to us to decide what that future looks like.
Yeah, will we embrace it?
Or will we try to hold on to the old ways?
It's going to be a wild ride either way.
One thing's for sure, it's going to be interesting.
I can't wait to see what happens next. But before we go,
Yeah.
one last question for you listening. If you could write the next episode of your favorite show,
What would you do?
what crazy twists would you add? New characters? Let your imagination run wild.
You never know. Maybe someday you'll actually get to do it.
That's the power of AI.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the future of entertainment.